What's up, friends? Seth Thompson coming to you on Thursday, and today we are talking about the pros and cons of self-financing your device as a service or device rental program. Now, before I jump into the pros and cons, what I mean by self-financing is that you are either going and using your own cash and credit lines to purchase the equipment, put it on your customer site, and then you're going to bill them each month and get paid back for it. Or it could be that you just include the cost of that in your monthly seat price or monthly station price. So let's jump into the pros and cons. The first pro is that you're going to have more control over the contract. In general, since you're administering it and you're taking on the debt, you get to decide what the cost is, you get to decide how long it is, you get to decide what the terms look like, and you get to control the billing and the invoicing. And to a lot of folks, that is very, very attractive. Now, the second pro is that you're going to have an increased total contract value. Because you are not just billing for your service, but you're also billing for this Daas or this rental program, there's going to be more money coming in the door with that contract. And playing off that, the third pro is that you are going to have increased monthly recurring revenue, increased MRR, which when a lot of businesses are getting evaluation done and looking at it, the MRR holds a lot of weight because it is long-term predictable revenue. So a lot of folks really chase that right now, and that catches their eye as well. Now let's talk about the cons and why you may not want to self-finance, why you might want to partner with a third party. So the first one and the biggest is just the risk, right? You are going to be administering this contract. You're going to be putting out money up front to pay for this, and that customer could go away tomorrow. They might just stop paying their contract. They might switch providers. They might get mad when the service doesn't come and then just stop paying it too. There's a lot of things that could happen that makes this not as safe of an investment as where the money could be going otherwise. Okay? Now, number two, the administrative burden that comes along with self-financing, with running your own Daas program in-house. It's going to be much, much more extensive than if you had a third-party finance company running that for you. You're going to have your administrative folks that probably have a stack of things up to here they got to do first anyways. Just throw that onto the pile. They have to worry about doing the correct filings, invoicing, collecting, keeping up on all the reporting to see how the portfolio is performing as well. And they're going to get bogged down really, really fast. It's an additional expense of running the program. Now, the third and another very impactful con of running your own Daas program, self-financing it, doing it in-house, is that it's going to make your balance sheet go a little out of whack because either your cash reserves are going to drain or your debt's going to go up to do this. And that affects your business valuation as well. So while that MRR may push your business valuation up some, taking on that additional debt is going to decrease the profitability of the business as a whole. And that's what a lot of folks need to think about. Another thing that brings on is that you will eventually have trouble scaling that program. If you get really, really good at selling it, your credit line's eventually going to run out. Your bank or whatever finance company you're borrowing directly from is going to say, we can't give you any more money until some of this is paid down. And then you're in a tough spot because you're just hitting your rhythm. You're just starting to sell this stuff and get really good at it. And all of a sudden you got to pump the brakes a little bit. So I hope this provided some insight to you. If you're thinking about running a Daas program or you have an in-house Daas or rental program, I'd love to chat with you and get your feedback, see what you think of this, see if you've experienced any of this, both the good and the bad. And if you do want to work with a finance company, holler at me. Drop something in the comments, shoot me a message. I know my phone number and email is in my LinkedIn profile as well, so feel free to search it that way. We'll be back for more this week. Next week, actually. Shoot. Until then, we'll talk soon.